You?
How's the conference gone?
Oh, Mark, it's going great. The Matchmakers Conference has been probably one of the highlights of my professional career. It's 18 years in the dating industry. It's like a love fest. All these matchmakers getting together, and I mean, you can feel the energy. It's the level of professionalism is just astounding to me. What's happening is we've got all these service-oriented people who now are learning how to also make good, solid money. They're getting the courage to raise their fees if they should be doing that. And a lot of matchmakers are making good money, taking really good care of people, and I think that's exciting. I come from the world of Great Expectations, and before that I had placed personal ads for myself, so to see that we have tools and resources to really help single people today, it's just very gratifying to me.
Tell us about your company.
Cupid's Coach. It's the largest personal matchmaking company in all of California now. And so I have over 13,000 people registered with me. It's free and it's private for people to be registered, but they can't be browsed, and nobody browses. I'm the matchmaker. I have another team of people who work with me as matchmakers. They've been with me for a long time, so we know the people. And so our clients are spending $2,900, $4,800, $8,800, $15,000 for a statewide search. And very often I will partner with some of the people who are here. So I'm not keeping all of that $15,000. I'm strategically placing those dollars very effectively within the state of California with my buddies, and we are lining up some amazing candidates for our clients. This kind of convergence, and cooperation and synergy, that's what's exciting about the industry, and we're creating it. We're the leaders of it. It's happening right here, right now. It's really cool.
So how can the matchmaking industry work with the internet dating industry?
Matchmaking and internet dating can work very well together because when people come to the internet, sometimes they want more help, so they can bounce up to the next level. And some of us, if we're, maybe we don't sell somebody in our consultation, they're not ready to spend $3,000, so we'll partner with the internet dating company and just sharing it back and forth. The whole opportunity is right now, it's a big funnel. The internet's just a big, big funnel. So if we can help people find the right tool and resource for them. So I think gone are the days of just, mass marketing to get a few suckers to come in and pay the big bucks. No, if I'm not the right resource for a particular person, then I'll refer them to one of my other colleagues who is. There's more than enough business for everybody. There are so many millions of single people looking for help and complaining that they can't find each other. And then once they do find each other, they don't know how to stay together and love each other. And that's a whole other ripe division. The Cupid's Coach, the company name, is really more about dating coaching than it is about matchmaking. But I ended up doing the matchmaking because that's where the money was and that's what people were needing from me. But to integrate all of it, all of our personal matchmaking programs have a lot of dating coaching that goes into it. So if they're shooting themselves in the foot, we're going to figure out why and how, and let's make it better. And so our clients are doing really well. We have a very, very high percentage of our clients who are off in relationship right now, which is good for me, because then I don't have to worry about them.
Walk me through the process. What's it like for a brand new client, somebody who's just joined the service? What happens?
When they come in, it's a very, first they come in for their consultation. But before they've even come in for that, they've filled out their resume or we've helped them with it on the phone. So I know when they come in if it's a good prospect for me. And if it's not, I will not take their money. I'll send them back to internet dating or go to the weight loss center first before you spend the money, whatever. I'll only take them if it's a good fit. Then they have a new client orientation over the phone, and we step them through every step of the process, navigating our website, which is complex. A lot of communication tools, because we need to know what's happening with every introduction. And then they get their professional photos taken. We work with Look Better Online photographers and others as well. I have some photographers on staff with my company as well. Then then they have a dating coaching consultation with my chief dating coach, who's amazing. If I take them here, in terms of understanding their psyche, she takes them here, and I read every note of all my staff members before I go in and do the search. Then when I search for them, I search for men differently than I search for women typically these days, because you guys are visual, you want to see photos. So if you're my client and you're a guy, I'm going to present to you my top 5 candidates, the detailed resumes with the photos. You're going to select your favorites. When I'm picking those 5, it's always based on who you are, who you're hoping to meet, who I have available at that moment in time, because that changes all the time, and who I think you have a shot at, because I know her preferences too. So I'm going to present you my top 5 candidates. Maybe you pick 3 or 4 of them. I pick up the phone, I call, I say, oh my gosh, Susie, stop everything. I got a guy named Mark, you got to meet. It doesn't guarantee she's going to say yes, but I run a pretty high, yes rate because they trust me and they're excited that I called. he says yes, she says yes, then we put them together. He calls her, invites her out for date number 1. So there's none of this check her out on the phone and see if it works. No, it's an introduction agency. So if you say yes to meeting her, you're going to be a good boy. You're going to pick up the phone, call her, invite her out. Usually the guy pays, but it doesn't have to be the Four Seasons. Something more than coffee, something less than the Four Seasons for dinner. So then we do a lot of follow-up. We want post-date evaluations from both people. If you're the client, before I do your next search, because you might meet 2 or 3 people from the first search, we're going to be on the phone talking about, okay, let's see, I got some feedback. Would you like to hear it? If you talk with your mouth full, you're going to probably hear from me that somebody commented about that. And so the next search I do for you, I'm standing on top of the search that we just did. So it's very organic. My relationship with each client is organic, and we learn. My home run is I get an active search client off in relationship with another active search client. They go off in relationship. We go on vacation. That's our favorite thing to do. But I will also refer my active search client to somebody who I might have recruited. They're not spending any money at all. That's okay in my model, because I recruited that guy specifically for her. Or I recruited him knowing I got somebody who's going to want to meet this guy. So I treat men and women exactly the same. They can be clients or members. Members are not paying. Clients are. I don't hide my fees. They're right on the website, cupidscoach.com. And we're doing really well. We're double, triple revenues over last year.